New reaction this morning on the death of Ayman al-Zawahiri. Former President Obama saying, "I hope it provides a small measure of peace to the 9/11 families and everyone else who has suffered at the hands of Al-Qaeda." Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau saying the death of Ayman al-Zawahiri is a step toward a safer world. And retired Navy SEAL Steve Gonzalez telling NewsNation on Monday, this is a huge blow to Al-Qaeda. We're impacting not only what they did today and yesterday, but also what they want to do in the future.
Dre Clark joins us live at the 9/11 Memorial in New York with more reaction. Good morning, Dre.
Good morning, Mitch and Adrian. Justice delayed but not denied for the thousands of family members who have waited for more than 20 years for Ayman al-Zawahiri to be captured or killed. Al-Zawahiri is considered to be the mastermind behind the 9/11 attacks. Osama bin Laden ordered the attacks, but al-Zawahiri played a key role in selecting the 19 hijackers that flew those airplanes into the Twin Towers, the Pentagon in D.C., and crash landing an airplane into an empty field in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. More than 3,000 people died in the 9/11 attacks 21 years ago. Since that time, the World Trade Center site here in New York has become a tribute to the victims with a world-class memorial displaying the names of the victims. 10 years after the attack, Osama bin Laden was killed in a special forces raid in Pakistan. But al-Zawahiri, bin Laden's deputy and ultimate successor, remained on the run, still making videos calling for death to America. Saturday, after months of surveillance, al-Zawahiri was killed at a home in Kabul, Afghanistan. A drone fired 2 Hellfire missiles as al-Zawahiri stood on a balcony. President Joe Biden, in a primetime address to the nation, confirmed al-Zawahiri's death, calling it a total success. One of the people watching the president's speech last night was Daniel Murphy, who lives here in New York. His son, Lieutenant Michael Murphy, was a Navy SEAL, killed during a very intense gunfight in Afghanistan in 2005. Here's more of Mike's dad talking to our NewsNation affiliate last night, WPIX.
It may take time, but it happens. I think that's what you take away from this. Michael would be extremely proud of this, since his whole persona was Murph the Protector. So absolutely, he would be overjoyed, as I'm sure most of the of Naval Special Warfare is exhilarated over the fact that the number 2 man in Al-Qaeda who took over from bin Laden is now history also.
Now, this was a statement from the National September 11 Memorial and Museum responding to the death of al-Zawahiri last night. It reads in part, "We are so grateful for the collaboration amongst government agencies that has led to bringing criminal mastermind Ayman al-Zawahiri to justice. Today's news demonstrates how the 9/11 story continues to evolve, even 21 years later, and reinforces the need for us to keep educating younger generations about the continued impact of 9/11 on the world we live in today."
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.